Good afternoon. My name is Darrell Addison. I am the inventor and the owner of the Torpedopot company. I wanted to share with you today, those who've been looking at my earlier videos have an understanding of what a Torpedopot is, so I don't want to cover it that much in detail. If you want, please take a look at the earlier videos, but I will just do a brief summary. The Torpedopot is a self-watering water pot with two levels. One being a torpedo, which is really a planter, and the bottom pot, which is really a planter. Both have been combined into one to maximize the space. So in this case, you see, these are wave petunias. They run out forever. If you feed them, they would just take off, and they're so beautiful. I've just come out after rain. You can see that some of them have been hit by the petals, and they're starting to go down. There's no sunlight today. It's raining today, but to me, it's still beautiful. I get to come out and be amongst this beauty that was once on the ground, but is now at eye level. I get to interact with these plants like I've never did before. There are two levels here, a watering system up top and a watering system at the bottom. You can control any one of those knobs to control the watering system. The knob at the top controls the base water. The knob at the top controls the torpedo water. Torpedopot, that's Torpedopot, a torpedo within a complete watering system that takes off. Now what's so beautiful about these plants that we enjoy is because we get to isolate the petunias from the bottom from the petunias from the top to the bottom. In other words, I can have a set of plants down here that can have a water schedule separate from the plants up top here. You can actually have multiple water schedules, not just for these, but also other petunia plants and things like that. You can also isolate the environment. If for this top pot, if you want an acidic environment, you can have an acidic environment. If you want a basic environment, you can have that down there also for the bottom pot. What's so good about the pot is that in the back here, which if you can take a walk around here, I can show you, the watering system that we have is plumbed into the house. You can either plumb into your house, or we have a manifold that you can actually use, and we'll show you the manifold later on in another video, to hook up as many as 50 to 100 pots. In the back, we have, in the property, probably about 100 pots in the property, and all of them are being manufactured by Torpedopot, but they're being run and managed by just a handful of manifolds. But the housing system is contributing all the water to feed these plants. They contribute this in two ways. Either we can use a hose, where we attach a hose to your pot. If you just want to do one or two pots, just hook a hose up to it. You want a V adapter, connects the V adapter to it. Or you can actually plug it in. We have the flexible hose where now all of our pots are in flexible hose series. So you should be able to plug a flexible hose right into the pot. And when you plug that flexible hose into the pot, water comes into these pots. Now what it does is that beyond this, I have a timer on the back end. And the timer on the back end shuts my water off and on throughout my whole house. So all 50 plus pots with a timer are cut on and off, and I don't have to be there. Now amazingly, the plants that you're looking at right now are only 2.5 weeks old. They haven't reached 3 weeks yet. And they've been taken off, and they've been just doing tremendously. And it's amazing. Wave petunias are so much more worth it. But as you see in the other videos, we have plants. We have watermelons that we've grown in here. We have turnips. We have cantaloupe. We have, and you can go on different types of herbs covering the whole spectrum of plants. We have tomatoes, green peppers, onion, in some case onions. In this case, for this torpedo, this is a one-shaft torpedo, so that you just plug things in. But for our other torpedo pots, they come in 2 halves. So you may have, this is a 3-inch torpedo. We have a 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch, up to 8-inch torpedoes, which you open it up, and then inside the torpedo, you can grow ginger roots, you can grow potatoes, you can grow carrots. So whatever you want to do, just put them in there and just pull them out when you need them. It's the best self-watering system